Good morning, everybody. My name is Masagana Sethaimkwei. I welcome you to this live broadcast on Alliance in Motion Global. In this presentation, I'm going to speak about 7 steps to aim global success. There are some steps that you need to take if you want to see success in AIM Global. And so, if you are not yet a distributor with AIM Global, you have not yet joined us, and you've been wondering what you will do, what do you need to do, what are the steps you need to take in order to be successful, then this presentation is directed at you. Because one of the questions a lot of people ask when I invite them to join Alliance in Motion is, what are the things they need to do? And so I think these 7 steps to success is a very good presentation for prospects of Alliance in Motion Global to understand what they will do, because when they understand it, they will decide whether they are capable or they have what it takes to do these things, and that may encourage them to join quickly. So once again, you are welcome to this presentation. The first step is what I call looking for prospects. Some people prefer to call it prospecting. Prospecting involves choosing people who have a reason to succeed. Choosing people you think have a reason to be interested in your business opportunity or in your products. Because there are a lot of people who are looking for opportunities. You may not know. A lot of people are looking for opportunities in life to improve their lives, to improve the fortunes of their families. And so, being able to identify these people is what is called prospecting. Now, it's important for you to know maybe how you should do this prospecting if you join AIM Global. It starts with what we usually call the prospect list. To start this business, you need a list of people that you can invite to come and look at your opportunity or your product. The first point of call I advise is the phone. Go through your phone book and write the names and the numbers of the people on your Facebook. Write all. Then go to Facebook. List all your friends on Facebook. Go to WhatsApp. Go to Google Plus. Go to other social media applications. Tango, WeChat. Go there. Instagram, Imo. Visit all your sites and list all your friends or people who are following you on those sites. That is the first point of call. After you have listed these things, you can also start adding to this list people who you might not have captured in these sources, but you think they also would want to succeed and they also have a reason to be successful. Your former classmates that come to your mind, write their names. People you worship in the same church, the same mosque, or your religious place of worship, write their names. Your neighbors in the same house, and those who live with you in the community where you are, and you remember their names, write all their names. Families and other friends, write their names. Prepare a comprehensive list of all these people that you know. Then you can now begin to prioritize those you think you should speak to first and those you think you should speak to later. Prioritize and then start calling them. So this is a simple prospecting that you can do if you join us. There are other things you can do. There are other technicalities involved, but as you join us, we will talk of all those things. But for now, I want you to know when you join, prepare a prospect list from your phone book and all other social media apps a list of your followers and those who have liked you and those who are your friends. List them and let it be the foundation. And then you must keep adding, because day in, day out, we keep meeting new people, we keep meeting new friends, we keep meeting new associates. Keep adding to your prospect list. So prospecting is something that you continue to do throughout your career in Alliance in Motion Global. The second thing you must do is inviting. After you have the list, you now invite the people. Now, inviting involves getting these prospects to learn about your opportunity or your products. There are several ways you can do this. The first way is that you invite them to come to the office, because in AIM Global, we do presentation every day the office opens. There are trained speakers who can answer every question, answer every objection in the office, who do the presentation every day. And in some offices, we do presentations 2 times every day, because the company wants to give as much help to distributors in getting people to come and learn about the opportunity. Alternatively, too, you can also do the presentation off the office or online, especially when the people are far from the office or their schedules are such that they cannot easily come to the office to come and listen. So you must invite them. And when you invite them, you bring to their attention the fact that you have a good opportunity, and then you want them to come and learn or know more or hear more about the opportunity. Now, for your invitation to be powerful, you must build trust with the people. If you are not able to build trust, people will not follow you or respond to your invitation. You can also invite them to try the products. Bring to their attention the products and invite them to either come and learn about the product or try the product. And you might even invite them by giving them samples of the products to try. There are people who have tried the products, and because they found them to be very powerful, decided to join the business because of the products. So you can also use the products as a means of inviting people to the opportunity. You must always have passion and enthusiasm when you are inviting, especially face-to-face invitation. Even on the phone, invitation with passion can be felt by the people. When you are on the phone and you are moody and talking, sometimes the people are able to detect. So you must always have passion, be enthusiastic, be excited about the business. And you can also take very good care of your personal grooming and your appearance. We call it, you must have a strong posture. You are inviting people to an opportunity that can make them millionaires. The people must begin to see you like a millionaire. You might not be a millionaire, especially at the beginning of the business, but at least look good so that the people can see signs that you are on your way to become a millionaire. So take care of your dressing and take care of your personal grooming. Look neat and presentable all the time in this business. You may also do the invitation by calling. There are people you can reach through WhatsApp or social media, but for a lot of them, you might have to give them a call and explain to them the fact that you would want them to come and take a look at your opportunity. So this is how you will invite people, or the invitation aspect of the 7 steps to success if you join us in AIM Global. The third thing is now presenting. Presenting involves explaining the opportunity or the products and their benefits to people. You therefore need to learn as quickly as possible about the opportunity and also about your product. And so you yourself, when you join us, you must take interest in attending training regularly, especially OPP, where we explain the opportunity, so you can learn about the opportunity, understand the opportunity, and also learn how to do presentation by watching different people do the presentation. So if you join us, you must frequent the office and attend as many trainings as possible. Even if you have attended a similar training before, keep attending, because every time you attend, you learn something new. So if you do these things, you will be able to understand the opportunity, have information about the opportunity, and you can now do the presentation very well. But in the event you are new and you are now learning, you can always refer your prospects to your uplines or the people who are senior to you in your team, so that they will handle the presentation for you. Or if you are living in an area where we have an office, then your best bet is invite the people and then come with them to the office, so that the experienced trained speakers can explain the opportunity to them very well. So this has to do with presenting or explaining the opportunity or our products and their benefit to the prospect. The first thing you will have to do is closing. And closing is getting your prospects to commit themselves to a deadline by which they will join the opportunity or try the product. And so after the presentation, you must not be afraid or shy of asking the person when they will join, and try to cause them to commit themselves to a date. Sometimes they say general things like, oh, very soon, let me think about it, I will join, I will give you a call. Therefore, in order to avoid such generalities, try to push the people to commit themselves to a deadline. Let them be specific on the day or the week or the month, as much as is practicable. But sometimes there are people that you just cannot push them to commit to a date. You will have to allow them the period that they are giving, maybe by the end of next month or by the end of the quarter. People are such that you will need to give them that time. As you continue to push, if you are not careful, you will begin to look annoying and obnoxious to people, and they might even decide not to join you at all. So push them, but don't be too pushy, and give them some space. If you think that they need time, give them time. But as much as possible, try to get the people to commit themselves to specific days that they will register. That is closing. And you must close with confidence. If you are not confident, people might not be willing to join you. It is important to note that the closing can occur anytime in the presentation. There are people, immediately you start the presentation, they hear one or two things and they are convinced they want to join. You should be able to be smart to detect some of these things, so that even if the presentation has not ended, but the person shows signs of commitment, you can immediately take advantage to close the deal at that particular time. Some people will be closed after the presentation, and others may even need more time after the presentation before the deal can be closed. Be sensitive to the situation and move along the path that appears to be appropriate. The fifth thing is follow up. Most people will not register the day they hear about the opportunity. Some may tell you tomorrow, next week, next month, 2 years' time, next year. They may tell you when they will be prepared to register. But you must know what we call the 24 to 48 hour rule. That says that try as much as possible to get back to the person within 24 to 48 hours, and let it be a cycle. Within at most every 48 hours, talk to the person. Sometimes even if you just have to say hello, how are you, how was your day? Once the person sees your message and the person responds, the person will automatically remember that it is you that introduced him to the AIM Global opportunity, and so you will always be fresh in the memory of the person. Follow up is to ensure that people don't lose the excitement and the interest in the business. I remember a few weeks ago, I called somebody I spoke to about 3 months ago. Unfortunately, I could not follow up on the person after that. Recently, when I called the person told me he doesn't remember talking to me. And when I tried to say a lot of things, he said, I think I remember, but I don't think I got details. Meanwhile, I called this person on phone and explained everything to him, almost 20 minutes on phone. Yet, because I didn't follow up immediately and I followed up after about 3 months, he has completely forgotten. And that is what happens. If you don't follow up on people, they will forget about you. Because when they tell you they are going to think about it, they don't just go and they keep sitting somewhere thinking and thinking. No, they do other things. So naturally, they will forget about you. So every 48 hours at most, say something to them. Even if they tell you they will register next month, every 48 hours, as much as possible, go back and say something to them. Call them, send them a message, tell them something, so that they will always have you in their mind. And once they have you in their mind, obviously, they will still have your opportunity in mind, because the only way they can connect you to them is the opportunity. So do effective follow-up. And that is why it is said in network marketing, the fortune is in the follow-up. The success depends on the quality of the follow-up. I did a brilliant presentation to somebody, but because I didn't follow up, he forgot about it. And when I was trying to remind him, he said he doesn't remember. What that means is that I will have to start all over again to explain all over again. So effective follow-up does not allow you to waste time. Time you could have been used to speak to other people, you will have to explain the same thing to the same person again. So you must learn how to do effective follow-up. The sixth thing is enrolling and training. After you now close the deal, follow up until the people are ready to join. Enrolling is helping them to go through the process of now finally registering. So you help them to pay for their packages or registration packages. You help them to fill forms they have to fill. You help them to register online. You help them how they can understand the personal website that will be open for them, because every person that joins will open your website for you, where you can monitor and track your system. Help them to understand these things. So that is enrolling. After that, you must help in their training. Encourage them to attend training every time. If you are not near the office, encourage them to watch training seminar videos online every time. Help them to enroll on our online academy called Academy, so that they can enjoy training 24/7 online, even if they are very far from an office and cannot go to the office physically for training. Personally too, you must help in their training. Always send them information that will help them do the business better. Motivate them every day and encourage them to read books also about the business. So you must be interested in helping the people go through training as they join, so that they can do this business very well. Many people have groups where they join the people under them, and they put information regularly there on how the business can be done well. Finally, you must build for events. Events are very important in network marketing. At events, we meet people from all over the world with different experience, different background, different results in their business. When we meet at such events, people are encouraged when they see sometimes people who were even poorer than them or not educated like them coming to become successful and rich in the business. They are just encouraged, even not listening to anything, just seeing the people there can encourage you to do the business very well. So it is important for you to organize yourself and your team members to be present at events like anniversary celebration, launching of programs, and especially other events that take place away from the office. Organize your people and go to the events with them. They will be encouraged to do better in the business the more they attend events. So the last thing is, be somebody who attends events, number one, and always encourage your people to be present at events. It will help grow your team very well. So these are the 7 things you must do if you join us in AIM Global, so that you will be successful. 1, look for prospects. 2, invite the prospect. 3, present the opportunity to the prospect. 4, close the deal. 5, follow up regularly. 6, help in enrolling and training. And 7, build momentum for events in your team. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching. Now that you know how simple it is to do this business, I'm sure you are convinced to join us now. So let's talk and let's give you more help and assistance so you can join us to do this business, which can turn you into an extraordinary multi-millionaire. Anybody else who sent you this video who is also with AIM Global, talk to the person. They can also help you so you can join us. So thank you once again for your time. Welcome to the wonderful world of Alliance in Motion Global, where we turn ordinary people into extraordinary multi-millionaires. Happy Business Day.